My name is Gina Spencer. I'm a third grade teacher at Holy Family Catholic School. I've been teaching elementary school for over 20 years. So I've seen a lot of things come and go in education and lots of different devices and approaches. And I think that ABii is the next wave of technology into school in a positive way, not in the way that we are typically seeing technology used where it's talking to the children and not with the children. I think that this is what ABii stands apart from other technology that's being used in education today, where it's really one-sided and the children really aren't engaged and they aren't really being asked to produce any kind of work. This is, I think, a much more interactive approach, which is much more realistic to the learning process. So my first impressions of ABii when I saw the robot was that it was a very engaging idea, that it would really capture the children's attention, that they would be very interested in working with the robot, and it would very easily keep their attention focused on the task and the questions. The lights, the sound, the way that the robot communicated with the children was very friendly, and I think children who typically might be shy or quiet would not be intimidated by it and would bring their defenses down, and that they would feel very comfortable talking with it. So I think the uses for ABii would really be never-ending. A continuation of school and into the home, being able to use the robot in your home setting as well as at school would continue the skills that the children learn during the year. Applications in the classroom would be really kind of endless, because you could cover all the subject areas with it, use it for remedial work, also for advanced work. Using it at home to continue the loop of learning, everything that was covered during the year, and continuing it at home, even moving the children forward into the next year so they come to school prepared and really comfortable with the subject matter. If they've continued to use ABii in their time away from school, coming back in would be a very easy transition into the next year. And the applications at home, I think, would be just as useful and wide-ranging too, as in school. So the children's response to ABii has been really great. They were very excited to see it. They were very excited to work with it. They continued asking, when do I get to go back? Can I do it again? Really remembered everything that they engaged with the robot. Their interest really was piqued. And it was really focused on the robot in the way that they were able to interact with it. They talked more about then the content and what it really asked them to do. So it really lowered the intimidation and their defense mechanisms about maybe seeing new material. That really wasn't what they were focused on. They were focused on, how is the robot going to ask me? How am I going to work through the next problem? So that really kept their learning engaged and moving forward without the hesitation of, I'm not sure, do I know this material or not? So it was very positive feedback. I think it would be something that they would really enjoy to use in class, across the curriculum, and definitely at home.